Hey guys, Matt Stirling here, your fitness transformation coach, and today what I want to bring to you is something that a lot of people deal with, and that is lower back pain, and a lot of it usually, I shouldn't say usually, but can definitely stem from your quadratus lumborum. So for me personally, I suffer from this as well, right? So for me, I've had this since the age of 13, where it's been a little bit jammed up in here, and I've had to constantly address it in different ways. And I want to be able to show you how you can do the same, all right? So how this can relate to you is because there's things that we do in everyday living that can definitely tighten up that area. So I want to show you quick. I'm going to run through these, but these are going to be a couple moves that I show you afterwards that you can do to start off your day or to perhaps even begin your workout so you start moving well, all right? So an office chair. So why do I have this in here? So if you take a look at this, when we sit in an office chair, right, I'm at my desk for pretty much the majority of my day now because I only take on a few online or one-on-one clients. And so what happens is we get lazy and we tend to kind of sit like this. This looks pretty familiar, I'm sure, right? So what's happening is the shift in the hips here is shortening up this guy all day long. And your quadratus lumborum is up here in that 12th rib and then down right onto the crest of the hip there. So when that gets tight, your body, that's what you start to feel. You're starting to feel that pain there. Another classic example is something we all do every single evening, and that is sleeping. We don't all sleep on our side, but if you are a side sleeper, this may be contributing to it, right? So what happens is we get like this, right? We're spooning with the significant other, and guess what? This is getting shortened, okay? So your quadratus lumborum, again, is getting shortened. You might wake up, you know, in the middle of the night to go pee or in the morning to get up and you're kind of feeling really tight, okay? Another thing for me is I have a clutch in my car and I'm constantly shifting and these hips are always like this. I tend to get tight through here and definitely through here. So if you can relate to any of those, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So I'm going to show you a few moves that you can do to kind of work through this, help alleviate some of that tightness on that side and get you moving and feeling better, all right? So the first thing I'm gonna do is just show you a quick, simple stretch that you can do, all right? So you're gonna get down on the floor. If you're at home or heck, if you're even in your office right now, get in this position. For me, my left side is tight, so I'm gonna have my left leg here, right leg like so. They're both at a sub 90, right? And if you're gonna try and do something before you're moving actively through a workout, you probably wanna do an active stretch as opposed to something static. Otherwise, if you just wanna sit there and lengthen it, all you're gonna do is reach out and then reach out, push that knee towards the wall, extend this arm out and lengthen out that side. So for me, right away, I can feel that. It's going right into this area and then I can drop that shoulder down, go through that transverse plane a little bit. I feel it more, right? So if you wanna make it active, you can just simply reach through the stretch, come back, reach through the stretch, get the nervous system involved, get those proprioceptors understanding what's happening, you're lengthening out the muscle actively. Great idea, right? The next thing you can do is you can actually work through some of the soft tissue. So normally I would probably use a small water bottle or something hard, right? But I got a dumbbell here in this case. A foam roller would be simply too big to get into that area, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just jam this right where I would normally feel it. I'm not gonna roll on this. I'm not asking you to get on a ball and roll it out. I'm just gonna have you simply get on that, feel that dumbbell or whatever you're placing there on that quadratus lumborum, your QL, and then simply work through it a little bit, work that soft tissue, soften it up a little bit. I can feel that right there. That's it, simple, okay? That's movement number 2 that you can do, okay? The next thing that you wanna do is, regardless of whatever program you're on, you do want to do things that are going to add to a sustainable program, sustainable body, right? And I like to do this a lot, preach this with my clients, and get them moving through their stretches, moving through everyday movements, and loosening things up. So how do you do that with a QL? Simple, right? All you're going to do is just kind of step, come overhead with this, push that hip out, reach over. I feel this guy engaged. I feel it stretching out. So not only am I stretching it, but I'm asking it to do a little bit of work, okay? So I'll even show you one more that you can do. You can do this right in your office. You can step forward again if you watch me. I bend forward, I load up my glutes, stabilize that hip and pelvis, and then I just pretend I got a ball in my hands and go through that transverse plane, and now ask that muscle to kind of get engaged a little bit through that transverse plane, twisting it a little bit, right? So these are 4 things that you can be doing to address that lower back pain, to make sure that you're moving really well. And when you're getting out of the car or out of your office or out of bed, you can start doing these movements. We just did that sequence. I would probably do those twisty, bendy ones, maybe 5 to 10 per side or per exercise, and that's it. Just get moving, just get them loosened up, get them engaged, all right? So there's more we can cover on this, but I wanted to share that with you today. I hope that helps you. I hope it gets rid of some of your back pain and you start feeling really good and moving really well, all right? I'll see you guys for the next one. Of course, if you liked the video, let me know. If you have any questions or comments, leave those below. I'll try and answer those the best I can. And if you have anything else you like, of course, leave that too, all right? So share this, and we'll catch you on the next one, all right? Have a great day.